Hey people, it is Sunday, February the 16th. The time is 5:36 in the afternoon. And it's about -7 degrees Celsius, feeling a bit colder with the wind chill outside. I'm currently inside Union Station here. We're looking at the Great Hall. But I am about to head outside into what is turning out to be one of the biggest snow events in the city in the last several years. This is actually the second major snowfall to hit the city just in the last 4 days. And the snow is still coming down lightly. It is, I think, going to be coming to an end this evening. But by that time, it will have dumped probably upwards of 25 to 30 additional centimeters of snow on the city, in addition to the 20 centimeters we got last Wednesday. And then on the Saturday before that, we got about 12 to 15 centimeters. So if you add all those snowfalls up, that's well over 50 centimeters of snow. Over 60, I would say, even. Just in a relatively short amount of time, and obviously there hasn't been much chance for any of the snow to melt, so it's just basically piled up. And they haven't really begun snow removal because they're waiting for the snow that we're currently getting to come to an end. So snow removal should begin probably tonight and probably continuing through the overnight hours and in the following days, of course, as they make their way first from the major city streets to the more minor side streets. But yeah, it's coming down quite lightly right now, but you can see the effects of what all this snow has done. It's kind of buried the city and made the streets very hard to navigate, and the sidewalks as well. And of course, the slush has already began. All sorts of snowbanks piled all around.
"509 Harborfront bus stop this side, 509.
So I think I'm going to head up through downtown Yonge. We're currently looking up Bay Street. Can I go? There we go. The sidewalks are basically a snow zone. I haven't seen the city look this buried in snow for 3 years. January of 2022, when we got a similar amount of snow, about 60 centimeters, but that was all in one major storm, just over the course of one day. So that was a bit of a different situation that resulted in a lot more problems. Just walking past the Dominion Public Building. Trying to keep my footing here. I wonder if these are going to get much use anytime soon. All right, we're at Front Street, or I should say Front and Yonge. Trying to do anything in a timely manner is pretty impossible, and your feet basically just slip and slide in 3 or 4 different directions, other than the direction you're trying to go. All right. And I think some of the transit infrastructure has been struggling under these conditions today. Some streetcars were unable to move along their routes. Some subway lines that do go above ground along some stretches also had similar trouble. Trains were sitting and not moving. There are some sections were basically suspended and replaced by shuttle buses. So I think they'll probably start removing these snowbanks on major streets such as this, hopefully tonight. That streetcar's running. Wellington Street. But I haven't seen Yonge Street this buried under snow in 3 years since that last big blizzard, so I thought I'd definitely try to catch Toronto's main street in this current condition while it was still at its worst. It is slow going though along these sidewalks, although as I said that, now we have a nice cleared section here. Feels luxurious to be able to walk normally. This snowbank is about 4 feet. I've seen a few that were over 6 feet, even closer to 7 feet. Down along the waterfront where I was streaming earlier. This one is close to 6 feet. Good luck trying to climb over that if you have to go across the street in the middle of the block. Beware of snow and ice falling from the roof. Good to know. They did a good job clearing the sidewalks here at One King West. It's a very upscale hotel and residence.
I will.
Hopefully the snow shovelers are getting paid well. Job well done.
Come on, chop it.
See how the feet just go every which way. And mine did the same thing. Well, at least you can still use that garbage bin. And I guess you can technically still lock your bike up there, although I doubt we'll be seeing many people riding their bikes. I did see a few though when I was streaming earlier. Another guy doing a good job. Putting some salt down on the sidewalk. Thank you. Salt or sand, I'm not sure which it was. Still getting these flurries though. They've actually seemed to pick up a bit just in the last couple of minutes. Adelaide Street. And definitely a bit on the quiet side. It is coming into Sunday evening now with a snowstorm. I'm not expecting it to be too busy. As you can see, there's always people out and about, even in the worst of conditions in downtown Toronto. Let's see if I can get past this music. We can take a look at these snowbanks as we go past the potential copyright claim here. These ones aren't as high. I'd say these ones are only about 2 or 3 feet high instead of the 4 or 5 feet high we've seen previously. I think they can turn down that music a few notches.
Har han det?
This is just a mess right here. At Richmond Street. Ugh. Slush has got to be one of the least pleasant things about winter. They're not having an easy time. It's a good thing those snowbanks were only a few feet high. All right, crossing Queen. Look at all this mountainous snow just everywhere. These snowbanks are not very high, but they are very wide. Doesn't leave much of the sidewalk. Normally it would be 3 times as wide as this. But now that's the sidewalk.
Wasn't there one near Boston?
I think some places were closed down today due to the weather, such as the Royal Ontario Museum and some other attractions. But tomorrow is Family Day, so I think things are supposed to be back up and running for Family Day tomorrow. That's a statutory holiday.
We need to go into that side, right?
Try not to slip on this steel grate. It's extremely slippery. Looks like this garbage bin has been taken care of a little bit. I think I can make it across here. Can't really break into a run though. That's Shooter Street. Doesn't look like anything's happening at Massey Hall this evening. The light isn't turned on the big sign. Maybe actually I'll cross here before this light changes. I think it's 6 o'clock. I can hear the bells chiming at Old City Hall. This is the Eaton Center across the street. They might still be open. I think they open till 7 p.m. on Sundays. Yeah, I can see people going in and out of the Eaton Center over there. Business as usual there.
I'm coming back down. Okay, thank you. Bye.
When the sidewalks are narrowed down like this, it makes it hard to pass people who walk more slowly than you do. You have to wait for a clearer spot or just politely try and move past them, I guess. Some people aren't so polite when they do it though. I encountered at least one of those types earlier today. All right, we're at Yonge-Dundas Square. Looking about as snowy as I've ever seen it. I see someone is making a snowman over there. Celestia. This is a new attraction here at the square. This sign didn't fare so well. Inspired by the myth of the Pleiades, Celestia transforms public space into a vibrant, immersive theater. I like how they at least cleared out the snow around these things. And they are emitting some very lo-fi music from what I can hear, and some spoken word as well. Oh, looks like this pathway is not really passable. We'll just go around. I guess it looks kind of extra nice with the snow for now anyway. We'll see if it stays that way once everything gets all dirty and crusty. Right now it's all white and fluffy. So that was Celestia. It's Yonge Snowbank Square, everyone. Still somewhat lively around here. Takes more than this, I guess, to keep Torontonians at home. And even the breakdancer guy is still over there doing his breakdancing busking bit. That guy's like a machine. But I won't go too close to him because he's playing some very well-known copyright music. But this is Dundas Street East, which is what I take to head home. So I think I'm going to start to wrap up this walk. I thought I'd like to get at least one pre-recorded walk of the after effects of this major snow event before they start clearing all this snow away. Probably tonight, as I mentioned. Here's, I think, the biggest snow pile I've seen yet. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed all the snowbanks and the slush, although I don't enjoy the slush. But if you do, leave a comment down below and let me know why. And be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And also make sure you hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of my videos. If you'd like to support the channel, there are links in the description where you can do so via PayPal, as well as via my merch store. And that snowbank is getting bigger by the minute. And you can find me on Instagram also under K Continuum. So thanks for watching, and thanks to all the channel members. And I don't know, I guess thanks to Mother Nature for giving me a neat video to record today and a live stream. And be sure to keep checking back, because as always, I will continue.